Dear viewers, you are most welcome to my online class on genetics. Today I discuss genetic recombination in linkage. I think it's a very important topics of genetics. Under these topics, we explain Darlington's precocity theory, Belling's copy choice theory, Holliday's hybrid DNA theory, experiment on linkage and crossing over on maize by Hutchinson. I think this description or explanation will help us to understand the genetic recombination in linkage. Darlington's precocity theory, it's a primary theory for genetic recombination. In meiotic cell division, prophase is precocious, so this theory is known as precocity theory. In meiotic cell division, homologous pairing is a necessary occurrence. It is related with genetic recombination. Genetic recombination is compulsory for homologous pairing. So when homologous pairing is occurred, it is related with genetic recombination. Due to chromosome duplication in Pachytene or diplotin substage of prophase 1 under meiosis or meiosis cell division, homologous chromosome tend to separate. It is known as terminalization of chromatids or chromosome. Crossing over is occurred due to coiling of homologous chromosome and sister chromatids. Here, coiling of homologous chromosome is an important phenomenon for crossing over. By crossing over, parts of chromatids are exchanged. As a result, genetic recombination is occurred. This theory is very primary idea for genetic recombination. Here only crossing over, meiosis, duplication, etc. are explained primarily. Next, Belling's copy choice theory is very important for explanation of genetic recombination. In this theory, two chromosome here. At first, chromomeres are created on chromosome. This is red and green chromomeres on chromosome. These chromomeres are important for copy choice theory. Then chromomeres are duplicated or replicated here. As a result, each chromomere is duplicated or doubled by this theory. Then newly synthesized chromomeres are joined on two homologous chromosomes. These chromomeres are joined by a chromosome, then it is crossed to next homologous chromosomes of other chromatids. Besides this, these chromomeres are joined to these two chromomeres. As a result, here crossing over is occurred. Crossing over is occurred between two newly synthesized chromomeres. As a result, genetic recombination is occurred, but this theory is not matched with DNA replication theory. This theory may be similar to conservative method, but we know that DNA replication is done by semi-conservative method. So this copy choice theory is not accepted at present day. At present day, Holliday's hybrid DNA theory is greatly accepted. Here, these two chromatids of same chromosome and red two chromatids are of same chromosome. This is called here DNA duplex. DNA duplexes in chromatids taking part in recombination. First break in corresponding strands occurred here. Then broken strands pair with a strand of the other chromosome are joined. As a result, hybrid DNA is created. This blue part is joined with this red part, and this blue part is joined with this red part. As a result, covalent links are formed here, and we found two genetically recombinant DNA or chromatids. These strands may break again. This breaking is occurred in same strands here. As a result, we found two recombinant chromatids or DNA, but this chromatid and this chromatid has no recombination. There are no recombinants. Here, two non-recombinant DNA or chromatids, and middle two is recombinant chromatids or DNA. Here, breaking is occurred in other strands. In this case, 4 crossover chromatid or recombinant chromatid was found. 4 chromatids are recombinant. This is known as reciprocal recombination. By this reciprocal recombination or partial recombination, genetic recombination is occurred. By this theory, we can understand easily genetic recombination, how it is occurred. Now I explain experiment on linkage and crossing over on maize done by Hutchinson 1922. This is colored and full maize. Its genotype is C+ and S+. Both chromosome has same genotype. Whereas this is colorless and shrunken maize grain. Its genotype is normal C and normal S. This normal C and normal S are recessive gene. On the other hand, C+ and S+ are dominant genes. C+ creates colored grain and S+ creates full grain, whereas normal C creates colorless grain and normal S creates shrunken grain. When this colored and full maize is crossed with colorless and shrunken parents, what is happened? At first, gametes with single chromosome. From colorful variety, one type of gametes are created. This gamete has C plus and S plus. On the other hand, colorless shrunken produces this gamete. This gamete has normal C and normal S. When these two gametes are crossed, they produce F1 or hybrid offspring, hybrid generation. They have both genes C plus and normal C, S plus and normal S. In this case, C plus is dominant, S plus is dominant. C plus creates colored grain and S plus creates full-sized grain. Then we cross F1 with colorless shrunken. This is recessive parents. Both characters are recessive. In this case, this creates two types of gametes, but we get four types of gametes due to crossover. In case of no crossover, it creates two types of normal gametes. One gamete has C plus and S plus, other gamete has C and normal C and S. If crossover is occurred between this chromosome, they produce two types of gametes. One gamete has C plus and normal S, other gamete has normal C and S plus. From colorless shrunken variety, one kind of gamete is produced. It has normal C, normal S. When this gamete C plus S plus is crossed with CS, it produces colored and full grain. Due to presence of C plus and S plus, C plus create colored grain and S plus create full grain. When this gamete C and S is crossed with CS, it produces recessive variety. It is colorless and shrunken. When C plus S is crossed with CS, it produces colored but shrunken variety or shrunken generation. Due to presence of here, C plus creates colored grain, but there is no dominant gene for size. As a result, this grain is shrunken. When CS plus is crossed with CS, there is no colored gene. As a result, this is colorless, but it is full-sized due to presence of S plus gene. So here four types of generations are found. In case of statistics, we found two parental generation, colored and full. This type of generations are found 4032, whereas colorless shrunken generations are found 4035. These parental generations are 96.4%. On the other hand, recombinants, colored and shrunken, are found 149 and colorless full found 152. These recombinants are 3.6%. This ratio or this percentage is not matched with Mendel's second law. In Mendel's second law, we found such kind of generations, two parental generation and two recombinant generations. According to Mendel's second law, 4 generations ratio is 9:3:3:1. But here this percentage is not matched with 9:3:3:1. So this is the exception of Mendel's second law. Why this exception is occurred? Due to linkage and crossing over, because C plus and S plus gene are linked gene, and between C plus and S plus is crossover. They produce new types of gametes. As a result, we found 4 types of generations, but these 4 types of generation do not follow Mendel's second law. Thanks to remain with me. Please subscribe my channel. Please like and comment.